This is why we can't have nice things in Atlanta. This is why we can't have nice things in Atlanta. We've seen over 10 vehicles doing this on the Post Road ramp to 20 East, deciding that because they didn't prepare for their commutes, they needed to put us in danger and drive the wrong way on the entrance ramp. Absolutely inexcusable, and the police should be out here pulling them over. We'll be covering this here on 11 Live. They didn't prepare for their commutes. They needed to put us in danger and drive the wrong way on the entrance ramp. Absolutely inexcusable, and the police should be out here pulling them over. Absolutely inexcusable.
Okay, Doug Turnbull, let's talk about this. What we've got in front of us, this is the outline of the United States Census Bureau's delineation of metropolitan Atlanta. And just right off the bat, there's this big gaping hole of what Atlanta is. And we got this checkered board kind of really sparsely. Okay, so, and why does that matter? Well, because federal funding for roadways is directly tied to the Metropolitan Planning Organization, the ARC, Atlanta Regional Commission. Okay, and this all is a contiguous Atlanta metropolitan area. Okay, never mind the delineation of the Census Bureau or the MPO. Let's just look at how the roads have been built. Let's just look at the facilities that we have here on the northern side of town. Why we can't have nice things in Atlanta? I think we can have some nice things in Atlanta. I think some places in Atlanta do have nice things. You know, as we take a look at what we have down here on our side of town, in the Atlanta metropolitan area, we have a lot of white box top freight trucking facilities. Yes, sirree. Take a look at Fulton Industrial Boulevard and take a look at Thornton Road. Look at all the trucking facilities that we've got, okay? We have nice things, and we have a nice big freight hub out here on the west, Doug Turnbull. And really glad that you decided to come out and cover the traffic out on our side of town, Doug. But let's take a look at some, let's just take a look at some numbers, okay? Let's just take a look at some facts. Now, for all of you Douglas Countyans and South Fulton folks, you know, this is the Southern Arc. We keep talking about this. This is Fairburn Road, and this is Chapel Hill Road, and this is Bill Arp Road, and this is the Southern Arc. Okay, so just to put this in perspective, when we're talking about the interstate, folks, we're talking about using these county roads to create interstate capacity through our neighborhoods. Bad deal, guys. But this is Post Road. This is where Doug Turnbull was at. This is where Doug Turnbull had his encounter with congestion backed up all the way out here. Let's just look at some numbers here real quick. Let's just look at distance. Let's measure as the crow flies from right here at the downtown connector out here to Post Road. Looks like 30 miles. Okay, let's go north. This is Georgia 400. This is Georgia 400, 26 miles. This is where 85 and 985 split off. 32 miles, okay? This is 2 miles further from the city as the crow flies. The roadway length is actually longer, okay? Do you follow what I'm saying? Infrastructure investment, Doug Turnbull, that's what creates congestion. Not that the residents of Douglas County and the drivers, the users of Post Road and I-20, not that they're irresponsible. No, bad comment. Bad comment, Doug. They're not responsible for developing the roadways. They do their part when they pay the gas tax. But for some reason, in West Atlanta, 30 miles as the crow flies, we have 3 lanes of interstate here. Let's take a better look at that, shall we? Let's take a better look at how many lanes of interstate we have here, Doug. 1, 2, 3 in each direction, Doug. Now let's go up here, 32 miles away, and what do we have? We have a whole interchange. We got a whole nother interstate breaking off. That one's got 2 lanes, and this one up here, how many's it got? 1, 2, 3, and an express lane. So we got 4 lanes on 85, 2 lanes on 985, okay? Now we could also turn and look over here at 575, and how far is that? That's 20 miles. Okay, well, that's not quite fair. Let's go to 30 miles as the crow flies. And where are we on I-75? Let's see. I'm not sure which road exit this is. They have 3 lanes, only 3 lanes, just like I-20, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong, because you're north of where you have 575 split off. You don't have the freight trucking capacity. Plus, look at your roadway widths. Look at the you have capacity in the shoulders as well for whenever congestion occurs. Believe me, that stuff gets used. Okay? So, Doug, bad statement, my friend, that the people of Douglas County, the users of Post Road, that they are irresponsible and putting people in danger. No, sir. They're doing what reasonable human beings would do. Just to put this in perspective, Post Road, there are 4 exits, 4 primary exits for Douglasville, and Post Road is the far western end, and it's already backed up to here. And you think that people just need to just go sit in that traffic? Now here's a nice shot. Here we go. Let's compare 20 with 75. Oh, they're both 3 lanes. Okay. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at those trucks. We got 7 trucks there. Let's just jump up here to 75, and let's see how many trucks we got up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on a much zoomed out. This is zoomed. We're on a much more zoomed out scale. All right, Doug. Hey, listen, buddy. I appreciate the traffic coverage here on our side of town, but you need to learn the lay of the land. You need to understand the roadway network in the Atlanta metropolitan area. I know that may be a little bit unusual to hear somebody like a civil engineer in Douglas County say that to the transportation expert of Atlanta, but sir, please learn the roadways and understand what you're saying when you insult Douglas County. Hey, Douglas County, wake up. It's time to get some federal investment in our county. Do you see how we are represented? Do you see how we are perceived? You need to wake up. We see these 1, 2, 3, 4 interstates, and Georgia 400, which is about to get another $4 billion over 18 miles. Guys, let's wake up. Let's get the investment in Douglas County. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Absolutely inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable.